Good morning. It is the crack of dawn, and the birds ain't even chirping yet for me. Okay, we're gonna get ready today, and I'm just coming on here. We're just getting ready from A to Z. A to Z. Let me pin a comment really quick. Hello. Good morning. All right, I'm just gonna pin at the very top my comment. I think I can pin it. Let's see, does it give me the option? Pin that comment. Yeah, I'm getting ready. I'm not necessarily here to do a tutorial or anything. I'm just getting ready this morning. I got a vendor event. Dixie, are you coming in? And I have not done one thing other than wake up and put on my Seint shirt. I've got a vendor event this morning that I got to get ready for, that I need to leave here in about 45 minutes. So I've not done anything. I've brushed my teeth and put on my shirt and pants. You're welcome. But the first things we gotta do is get some gloss on these lips. I'm dying here. My lips are like, I'm like an alligator. I'm just gonna chit chat. Oh, that feels so good. I have bombs hidden. I'm like a kid with pacifiers. I have bombs hidden all over the free world. All right. So here we go. I've got, what am I going to start with? SPF. I'm going to put on my SPF first. This is the NYX Bear With Me. And this is actually quick makeup that I'm going to be doing at some point. I'm a turtle right now, so y'all gonna have to bear with me. This is what I usually do whenever I get up. So it's just, I just put a little pump in there. This is kind of how I do my routine from the time I start. Most time I come on stories, I'm either just doing eyeshadows or I'm just, throwing it on real quick, because that's usually, how quick the makeup can be. And that's what the whole go-to is that it's super easy, it's super quick, it's super affordable. But I'm not feeling super quick this morning. It's still quick, but I'm like in turtle mode. And normally I'm running around the whole free world while I'm doing everything. I'll come in here and I'll pump this on, and then I'll go in there and do this, then I'll go back and I'm running around doing stuff. But now I'm just not, because I'm tired. I'm tired. I didn't get up. Look, I'm a disheveled mess. I didn't go to bed till super duper late. I need to put on deodorant, by the way. Okay. Now, the next thing I would normally do in my routine is go ahead and do my mascara. So we're doing that too. And I'm going to use this Benefit FanFest. I don't usually curl my lashes with this. I think there's like a curling effect with this. Some of the other mascaras that I do use and love, I will do a little bit of a curl. But not this. I feel like it does better. I feel like if I curl my lashes, and man, I'm not gonna lie, you can curl them too much to where they're hitting your lid, and they almost go straight back. They curl straight back to where they look shorter than longer. So this still lifts them up, which is what I want. I don't want them necessarily curled as much as I want them lifting. And I just kind of start at the base and just wiggle it. Wiggle it. My dog's pacing. She wants in here. Dixie. I can hear her. She keeps coming to my door. She hears me talking. She's like, who are you talking to? Human. Dixie. You want in here? Come on, girl. Oh, well, it's you or Daisy, not Dixie. Please sit and behave, child. Sit down. I'm really excited, though, about my vendor event. But, oh, my gosh. I think I hear the other dog coming. Dixie, is that you? Too. Do you want in here? Okay, this whole video will be me getting up and down for my spoiled dogs. Come along, come along. Come along and y'all get it. Y'all are like 3 foot by 3 foot and y'all were in my 10 foot by 10 foot room. Alright. I've got so much going on this summer. This video is really just if you were completely bored, you have nothing else to do and you're watching it. Because I am just going to be chatty Cathy while I'm getting ready. Nothing else. I don't even know. I don't know. I'm sure there may be a oh, thank you for the hearts. There may be comments that I see and I don't see. But if you're there and you're rolled over because you're used to getting up early and you are in the bed bored watching, you're welcome. I may send you right back off to the Sandman before you know it. And you get some extra sleep today. It was so late when I got to bed last night. I'm on like maybe 4 hours of sleep. And I have to have sleep. That is when my body is like trying to put itself back together. Okay, is that good enough? And look at that, real life. I had to get a sleepy out of my eye. I don't know what it's really called. What is sleepy called? Is that just a cute term that parents came up with for you to have to clear your eyeballs? Get the sleepies out of your eye. Get the sleeps out of your eye. I don't even know what that crust is called. Alright, so now we got that done. I'm done. Thanks for watching. Just kidding. I'm doing a makeup show today, so I gotta put on some makeup. I gotta be representing. I'm gonna use this. I love this. I'm almost out. There is my little line right there at the top. This is called the Plump It Right Back from NYX. And it is just a little gel. And it says it's kind of like a primer, but it's not really necessarily a primer. It's more of a kind of a serum. This is supposed to help put a little bit of plump back in your sinking, sagging 46-year-old face. And it only takes a second to dry. So while that dries, I go in usually and do my eyebrows. As you see, this video is probably already 5 minutes long. And I'm like Seinfeld. I've talked about absolutely nothing. And I think I'm out of my eyebrow pencil. This is the Wet n Wild, I think. Nope, NYX. And I'm going to, and I think I used the color Deep Brown. Because my hair has always been this mousy brown, but my eyebrows have always been black. I mean, like the rest of me and my whole body, nothing makes sense. There's no rhyme or reason to anything. My face is one color, my neck is one color, and my chest is like a cross between my face and my neck. So I'll go back at the end and probably bold just a little bit more of my eyebrows, but that gives me a little bit of an idea of what my face is supposed to look like. Alright, so now we're going to start with the makeup. I've got everything packed up that I need except for my one palette here. No, I even packed the one that I need. I packed the one that I need. Can I say it louder for the ones in the back? Pack the palette that I needed. We're going to make this one work. We're going to make it work anyway. Daggone it. Story of my life. Alright, we're going to start with a contour. I normally use cedar, but I'm not going to today. I'm going to use, because my things are missing. I have another smaller palette that I like to use when I'm showing on here, because I don't want people to be overwhelmed and think they have to use bigger palettes. Using my detail brush. But I use a bigger palette because it's just easier to use. Because I have a lot of choices, and I never know. I mean, all over the place sometimes. I never know what color I may want. My skin changes daily. So girls gotta have options. And my options come in the form of cookies and makeup. Alright. Let's see. I don't know what else to talk about. Oh my goodness. I do know what I can talk about. Is anybody on here? I know there's only a couple people on here now. But maybe somebody will be bored later on. Maybe they'll wake up a little bit and see this. But does anybody follow... see, I follow a lot of true crime stuff. But I guess I just can't believe what goes through people's head. I'm like, what is going on? But the whole Gypsy Rose case that was, I can't even remember when. My friend Corey had asked me one time, have you heard this Gypsy Rose? And I was like, no. She said, look at this girl and what she looks like now. She's in jail. You wouldn't believe it. Because what a difference. But anyway, she got out on parole. So Gypsy Rose is out on parole now. Or, yeah. She finally got out for good behavior after however many years for murdering her mom. Let me just tell you. If y'all have not heard of this case, if you have, it'll just be a refresher. But like, she did all this Make-A-Wish stuff. Her mama was Dee Dee Blanchard. And her name was Gypsy Rose. Gypsy Rose. Sounds mysterious. Now I'm going to go over to the shape brush. But her mom was Gypsy Rose. Her mom was Dee Dee Blanchard. And Gypsy was in a wheelchair, and she's one of these Make-A-Wish kids that, you know, fundraisers all the time. She looked like she didn't have any teeth in her head. I don't even know if she did or not. I don't know how much this is. I've not watched the story in a long time, and my brain half the time don't work, and I can't remember yesterday. But she looked like she was legit 12 years old. And she would talk real like this. She hey this and hey, oh mama. And they were on the news all the time doing all these fundraisers and stuff. Like, the community supported these people. And built them a house. Humanity, was it Habitat for Humanity or whatever that is? Built them a house. They're a big deal. They've been to the, Make-A-Wish trips for multiple times, And that foundation is amazing because it does so great for all these people. Well, it was a lie. It was all a lie. And Gypsy was like really 25 years old. But she looked like 12 because she was so malnourished that her mom had that Munchausen's disease by proxy. Whatever the proxy means, I don't know, but that's what the term is. And so she even had pretty much at first convinced her daughter that she was, this terminally ill kid. Oh, Kelly. Kelly, I miss you. I miss your face. Gypsy Rose is now trying to meet Taylor Swift. And Taylor Swift will probably 100% be all for Gypsy Rose. She shouldn't be because Gypsy murdered her mother and Taylor loves her mother, but Taylor is also, I don't know. I'm probably not making the wisest decisions. Let's just put it that way. I would not be surprised if Taylor Swift met Gypsy Rose, is what I'm saying. And I like Taylor Swift. But at some point you gotta say, no, I don't want her around me. It'd be like the time that Selena's manager murdered her because she was obsessed with her. She was a fan and became her fan manager, her fan club manager, and then murdered her because she was so obsessed with her and had embezzled a lot of money and just killed her. Do you remember that with Selena? Oh my gosh. She was the what kind of actress was she? I don't know. She might have been Puerto Rican. Was she? No, she wasn't Puerto Rican. Maybe I think she was Mexican. And man, that took the nation by storm too, especially Mexico. Okay, so here we go. I'm putting on my makeup, and I've gotten now sidetracked onto Selena, but we're going back to Gypsy Rose. So Dee Dee had this whole closet completely filled. Oh, I need a different brush for that. Had this whole closet completely filled with medicines and stuff like you wouldn't believe. It looked like a pharmacy. I think sometimes, you look here at our Tylenol and Advil and back pain and, whatever, supplements and vitamins and all that in a basket, and you think you look like a pharmacy. This was straight up a huge closet filled top to bottom with as many pill bottles and everything that looks like a nursing home closet. She pretty much fed Gypsy through a straw, blended her food, made her think that she had to do whatever. But then by the time Dipsy, should be Dipsy, she was a little Dipsy. By the time Dipsy got older, she was like, Mom, I think I can walk. No, you can't walk. Don't you get up. So then Gypsy was starting to get up and walk in the middle of the night when her mom wasn't around, because she knew that she really wasn't, crippled like her mom had made it out to be. So it was really just a huge hoax. Well, guess what? As she's getting older, her brain's maturing some too, even though it's pretty much malnourished because her mom would only let her have just kind of enough to barely thrive on. Gypsy would be like, can I get a computer just so I can look online for doing stuff? Well, of course, kids. She had her a social media account. I gotta pay attention to the time, or I'm gonna sit here and talk about Gypsy Rose and be late to my vendor event. And they've already said, do not be late. They don't know me that well. That's my MO. So she got online, created her an account, met her a boy. Lord have mercy. If you want to know what crazy is, that dude was crazy. He thought he was a vampire in real life. And not only that, but he pretty much had told Gypsy, you wouldn't believe. Don't even read the transcripts of it. It's very dark. I only read a little bit thinking, what in the world? And then it was enough for me. I forgot I had on mascara. Smart. Anyway, she met this guy, did all the, online chit chat and all this, and of course they met at this Comic Con, thing, which is like your Comic Con or whatever is shortened for like where you do comic books and those kind of characters convention. And she wanted her, she met her mom took her, and she wanted. You can come in.
Live?
Yeah.
We're live, folks.
Look at my hubby, how cute he is in his little hat.
My little beaner.
You know what I'm talking about?
What?
Gypsy Rose. You remember Gypsy Rose?
Oh, I do, that movie.
Yeah, I actually she got out of jail.
She's the one who killed her mom and daddy, right?
Well, I don't think her daddy was ever in the picture. Her daddy tried to be in the picture.
Oh,
That's another twist. I didn't say that.
Her mother was the
Much
always
healthy.
something. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love you, baby.
Love you, baby. You have a good day.
You leaving? You leaving now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Love you. Be careful.
I love you, baby.
Be careful.
Keep it real, homie.
I'm trying. I'm in here trying. Yeah, her dad would write her letters and everything, and her mama would not let her see. So her dad was kind of clueless in everything. They didn't live near each other. So her dad was clueless in what all was going on. He thought she was really this kind of, really sick child. He had no idea because she really wasn't allowed to see her dad. And her mom didn't really give her the letters and stuff. There's movies on it. There's one movie that was too graphic. I didn't end up watching because I was really interested in it. It started taking a turn too, because there's a lot of kind of sexual stuff in it too, and it started taking this deep, dark turn. And all of a sudden, I was like, I don't like that. I like the Lifetime version, where it kind of leaves a little bit to the imagination. But anyway, and that's it. Like you don't, it doesn't. This other movie, it was on Netflix or whatever. It started going too graphic, and I was like, yeah, okay, I'm out. I got to keep a little bit of Got to keep a little bit of class over here. Anyway, so her mom, I don't even know where's that, but so she had this boyfriend. They met online. They met at this convention. She was gonna run away with him, but something happened, and I think she kind of got scared or whatever. So she didn't. Oh no, do I not have a bronzer? Yeah, I do. So she ended up later on telling this guy, "Oh my gosh, let's kill my mom. We gotta come over and kill my mom. Like she's crazy." Yeah, Gypsy, she's crazy. Y'all are both crazy. Call the kettle black, Gypsy. And so she told him that, and he, of course, was about a few French fries short of a Happy Meal. So he got on a bus. Gypsy had all this money she had been kind of stashing here and there a little bit because people sent them money all the time. So she was squirreling it away. And the guy's name, I think, was Nick. Anyway, Nick came over there and killed her mom. And then they managed to, he stabbed her, I think. I don't think he had a gun. I think he just got a knife. She gave him a knife out of the kitchen. And then they proceeded to, I don't know, bless their union there at the house after they just murdered her. And then she gets online, she gets on Facebook and posts stuff about her mom saying she killed that pig and all this stuff. It was graphic too, but said all that, and then of course the police is like, "Oh my gosh, we got to do a welfare check on Gypsy," because the post was like they kidnapped Gypsy and killed the mom, and they found out that Gypsy did it all. Gypsy orchestrated it all. And then you saw a picture of her, and I'm telling you, I wish I had a picture. If I'd have been known I was going to be talking about that, I would have had it to pull up here. Because you could pull pictures up while you were on a live. But yeah, so she ended up serving time in jail. I don't know how many years it's been, but not that many. Maybe 15 or so. But I mean, let's just be real. Her whole life was robbed from her because her mom did that to her. It's so sad. This is all I've got left on this side. So we're just going to make work. I'm going to use Madrid, which is one of my favorites. Anyway, it's just left in this palette. So, that was the case of Gypsy Rose. Of course, all the neighbors were completely floored. The dad was completely floored. I mean, I think he probably could have put a little bit more effort in, but he probably didn't put as much effort in because he would have had to really care for that kid. And, you know, the whole fact of the community pitching in and caring for her helped out. So he probably kind of was like, "Oh, she's getting taken care of. He did try to. Don't get me wrong. But at some point, it's hard when the mom keeps blocking and keeps blocking and keeps blocking for years and years and years and makes everything difficult. And you know the craziest thing about it is that the doctors that kept writing these prescriptions, the mom would move. The mom moved around so that the doctors didn't know everything. What is this? Chai latte from LA Girl. And then one of the hospitals burned down. One of the doctors that finally kind of caught on was trying to figure out some stuff, and the hospital where the records were at had burned down. So that was real convenient. And I don't think they didn't have nothing to do with that. It just worked out in their favor. Alright. It was crazy. It's crazy that the mom, would do that. I'm going to try to put a long lasting. Normally I would just put my gloss on over this. But I'm going to do a little bit of long lasting because I'm going to New Canaan Church today. One of my really, really, really close friends. Her husband's the pastor there, and it's a vendor event. So I'm going to be at this event today. And then next week I have another event that me and my cousin's we're gonna be doing Seint. I'll come on my stories and share today. What time is it? Oh, I gotta leave here in just a little bit. We're doing it next week for the Box Truck Boutique, which is a local boutique in our town. And they're really good to be, doing things for our community. Didn't I just have there it is. So I'm excited to do that. I've never really done a vendor event before because, the makeup sales online. But I'll be doing color matches or, if they want an in-person makeover, I can do that. But I can color match and just share it. It's more for the exposure and to hand out my cards, more or less. All right. Oh. So we'll see. Today it'll be a lot smaller crowd than the one next week. So this will be a really good trial run for me to figure out how next week's going to go and what I should do for next week. It couldn't work out actually any better because we have a vendor event today. I do have a vendor event today. And then a baby shower tomorrow for people at our church. I'm super excited about. And then next Saturday, I have the vendor event all day at the box truck. It's not at the box truck. It's at the fairgrounds. And it's like the whole community is going to be there. And then some. It's going to be so fun. And then the next week, the next Friday is Thanksgiving week. And my son gets married that Friday. So November is crazy and it's busy, and once it's over, I think there's going to be that nice sigh of relief. Alright, now this is the What the Fake called Oh My Nude from Essence. I love it. It's like $5 from Amazon. I've got everything loaded in my car already. So I really just had to get myself ready. And go. Isn't that nice? This has it's a plumping gloss here, and it has cinnamon. I probably should carry that too. And I gotta do something on my hair. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my hair. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I put some very loose curls in it. I use this wand a lot. I put I washed my hair yesterday. I had to. It was disgusting. I washed it yesterday and put just a few curls in it so that it would have a little bit of body and stuff. But the curls stay so well. Alright, let's do some eyeballs. Y'all know what we're going to do, right? My most favorite combo. This is my most favorite combo. So we're going to start with Bubba. In the crease. Bubba's not a crazy color. And it's pretty on its own. Especially if you just wanted a natural look. And I love this color. This color is kind of got a little bit of orange to the brown. It's a warm brown. And so it will really make any kind of like a blue eye pop. But blue and green's, pretty similar. When they're really light. Sometimes you have deep blue eyes and you have light blue eyes. If they're light blue or light green, this will make green eyes pop too. And I love to see orangey browns on browns. So again, good for all eye colors. I'm just putting a little bit on. I'm barely dipping in it just to make sure that I have enough. Blending is the key. Sometimes I don't have time to blend like I am right now. I really don't have time to be blending right now either. And then I'm going to go in with the color. So we just did Bubba. Now I'm going to do Blondie. I'll do Pomegranate. And then I'll do a little bit of Philly. And probably a little bit of Rome on my brown bone. Now I'm going to go in with that color Pomegranate. And I'm just going to kind of be really big and careless in the outer corner and just pop it around. I love this kind of a deep red. It don't matter how it looks right now because I'm going to do some more blending. Okay, and then I'm going to go back now to this other end of the brush and I'm going to dip into the color Philly and I'm going to drag just a little under the eyes. And then I'm going to go here and I'm going to do almost like a wing. Like a little mini wing. And it's not that you can really see it, but I love to mix this deep, rich brown with that red. Daisy, go get your kennel. She's confused on what she needs to do in life because I guess I can say she was in here. I guess she went out. Okay, so now I have those on. I'll go back sometimes and I'll pop kind of back into that Bubba that I used and just blend it all together. And then if I wanted to go back and do a little bit of a deeper of the brown or the red, I would then. And then I kind of drag it. I just do little circles. Because this brush is fluffy and it's the perfect little circle. When you first get it, you think it's not that fluffy. But then you use it a couple times. And just like when you put color on your hair. And it makes the hair shifts double in size. Same thing goes with here. When you get a little bit of makeup on these brushes, they kind of plump up a little bit. I had somebody say, my brush don't look like yours. Well, once you put some love and you used to it, it sure will. Alright. This is an old brush though. I've had this for 3 years. No, I probably had this one for 2.5. All my brushes are just about the original brushes. Because they just last forever. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to do a little cleanup. So I'm going to go back to this brush. I'm not even going to put anything on it. And I'm going to just drag and do a little bit of lifting right here in the corner. It looks like I need to blend a little bit better on the eyeshadow. Okay. That's better. Now I'm going to go back to this other end that I used the brown on. And I'm going to clean it off with this little cleaning towel here. It's just a little sponge, but man, it's convenient in here. Gets it all off so that I can switch over to a lighter color from a dark color. Or to a matte from a shimmer. And then I'm going to use my pinky. Because I'm very is that signs that you're a lady if you drink with your pinky up? Or if you're Dr. Evil. I guess that could be either. Okay. And then, now we're going to go in with what I would do. Look at me. Am I not acting like I have all doggone day? I sure am. And do I? I sure don't. Which one's this one? Yep. I need that one and this one. So now I'm going to go in. And this is the Wet n Wild. It's the breakup proof, waterproof, retractable gel eyeliner. That name just rolls right off your tongue. I'm going to take this and I'm going to line the top, it's called tight lining, but I'm going to do my top waterline here just in the outer. And that really helps to fill in the gaps of your eyelashes. Sometimes when my eyes are playing real sensitive, I have to kind of hold it open, like with my fingers, and then do it in the outer corner. And then I'm going to go into the waterline at the bottom. So when you do it on the top, it's called tight lining. When you do it on the bottom, it's just lining your waterline. And I'm going to use this right here because Lord knows I need it. This is called Awake from Tarte. And it is going to be just a little bit of a nude cream color. Liner that you can put in there to kind of wake your eyes up. Alright, and then I've got the Black Friday liner here, and I'm going to use the new etch brush that we have. Oh dear, where are you at? I've only got several brushes here, but they all get on top of each other. You can't see anything. Alright, so I'm going to use this. It's like a little definer brush. It's perfect. I love it. And this is our eyeliner that I really didn't use a whole lot. But I do now because I love this brush. And it's perfect. I forgot I'd put it in this thing right here. I just found it because I was just going to use an eyeliner. And I'm going to go right, because you can get right at the base. I'm just doing the very, very outer corner. And then I'm going to drag that up in a wing. I'm almost going to like create that last eyelash. I'm going to draw that on. And then I'm going to put this right there along my lash line. You can tight line with this too. Oh, did I not put my... I did not put my blondie on. What's my problem? I was going into blondie. I showed the colors and then I instantly went into something else. I am so terrible. Oh, real life. Now we gotta go back and add blondie. And usually I use my finger because I can kind of be messy with it, but now I can't because I've got my eyeliner on. Oh Lord, I'll wing that one up to heaven. So we're just gonna take that down a notch or two. Like I have to do my children. Bring them down a notch or two. Alright, now I gotta go in and use blondie on the eyeballs. And I'm gonna go right back to this brush. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of blondie on here. And put that on my lid. It's not enough, but it's gonna have to work. When you use your finger, you can get a lot better. I mean, you can really pack it on. And there's just something about the blondie mixing with the burgundies and brown colors that it just looks so pretty. There we go. Life is a dream. Alright. Oh God, why did I wing so much on this side? But I did. Alright, now we're going to do a little bit of powder. I use this little puff here. You can use anything. I just go into like a baking powder, or you can use, we have a vanilla dust. Let's see how that is, and then I will scrape it right along. Sometimes make a mess, and then I will press, do a little bit here, doing my smile lines. And then do a little bit more. And then I kind of come in and do right here. Okay, and then I'm going to go in and put a little bit of I was going to do an illuminator, but I don't have an illuminator. Daggone. I don't have one because you know why? It's packed up already. So we're going to use this color right here, which is Rome for the eyes. And I'm just going to do a little bit right there. And a little bit right here. That'll work just fine. And then I'll take my sponge. Oh, I gotta leave. But I'm doing good on time. I got 10 minutes to go. And I just gotta do my hair. Oh, and I didn't bronze my neck. And you can tell. So I'm just gonna take this bigger, fluffier brush, because I love this one to bronze. And I'm just gonna drag it. Okay. I'm gonna go back over and just do a little bit more bronzer. Because I need it. Alright, and then I'm going to lastly go in and I'm going to use, because I use this in the beginning, it's called Plump Right Back, and then this is a plump finish. It has electrolytes in it and it's a setting spray. I don't feel like it really just does a great job of setting the makeup, but what I do love about it is that it's got those electrolytes in it, and it's also for that plumping need. And I mean, the older you get, you need that plumpness in your face. So, because that's what is the youthfulness. Especially if you have weight loss, or as you get older, your gravity is you know, your arch nemesis, and it's pulling your whole body down. And that's kind of gives you a little bit of plump and youthfulness. So anything that's going to plump your hyaluronic acids, any of that stuff is going to be good for you. Okay. You need one of those. $5 from Amazon. And that one's cute because it's a leopard. And then I go right back over this. And now I got to do my... Now I got to do... What are we going to do with my hair? What we going to do with my hair? Oh, I need to do my earrings too. Where are they at? Help me, Rhonda. Alright. Help me, Rhonda, yeah. Get her out of my heart. Alright. I need a pretty decent size. This is actually too big. Okay, here's a one. Here's a one. Y'all know I'm going to pull my hair back because I don't like my hair down. I've not done anything to it. Not even run a brush through it. But this is what it looked like when I woke up. And I'm just going to try to pull it back. And we'll see how easy it is. Sometimes it's a temper tantrum hairstyle. Sometimes it just pulls right back like I need it to, and I'm done. Since I'm on a live here, it probably will not be like I want. But it will be good enough. Oh, that's so low. I need a high. There we go. We'll try this. I parted it weird last night when I fixed it, and it wants to stay with that part. Help me, Rhonda, yeah. Get her out of my heart. Okay. Now we're going to take my little pick. And we'll do that number. Good enough. Good enough. Let me hide my necklace. Look how cute this necklace is. I got this from the B. Marie Market. The B. Marie Market. And can you see that? It's little long and short dots. It's the Morse code for mama. I love it. And because it's so simple. It's perfect for me. And I'm going to spray. Cover my watch. And try to lift with this a little bit. to get it to pull together better. I love this pick. I don't even know where I got it from. Probably Seint Beauty. And then I will try to lock in a couple of these curls with some teasing because it'll fall a little bit because my hair is fine and thin. I know it doesn't look like it because I put these curls in it, but it is. It is, people. All right, and now we're going to do just a little bit of this dry volume thickening spray. I love IGK. I'll be ready to leave, guys. God, I'm just in such slow motion today. I know y'all think my hair is probably high enough, but I want it higher. What can I say? I want it higher. And a hairdryer would probably do even better, but then it's not as soft when you do it with a hairdryer. That's better, that better. Alright, now let's do my earrings. What am I going to do? These are you on my shoes. Let's do these. How pretty these are. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired, y'all. I'm dragging my wagon here. Do a little bit of this Neosporin on my ears. I do it every once in a while. And it keeps them from getting irritated when you don't wear real jewelry. And in case anybody's planning on robbing me today, this is not real gold, nor are these real diamond studs on here. You're going to get sorely surprised if you were robbing me for my jewelry, because it is all costume. But pretty. Alright. So there's the hoop earrings. You know what? This is rose gold. Maybe I should do a different. No, I think it looks fine. And then I'm going to put on my little hey dudes. And I'm done. We're on the way. We're on the way. So I'll put in my stories a picture of my booth. I'm excited because I'm doing it for, let me spray a little bit of my spray. Dixie, you ready to go out? Go on, sister. I'm doing Christmas stuff. Is that enough? You know what this is? This is the look-alike. So this little bitty thing here, I don't even know what it's called. Lit Veil whatever from Estee Lauder. I'm not even sure what it's called. It smells amazing. I stopped somebody one time and I was like, please tell me what you're wearing. It smells so good. My husband's like, oh my gosh, you're weird. I'm like, I don't care. She smells so good. I had to find out. So I went and bought it. It was like it was probably $85 for this little bit. And this looks like a big bottle, but it stops right here. The buck stops here, okay? Look. So they trick you. If they give you a big bottle, you're paying for glass. I went online and looked for a DUPE, a look-alike, fake. And I got this one. Look at the size difference. And this was like $12. It smells good. I don't think it lasts as long as this one. This one, that's why I use more of this. I don't think it lasts as long, but it smells so good. Anyway, happy Saturday. Y'all, I've just got on here and just chit-chatted and nothing's been a rhyme or reason, and that's fine. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll share in my stories what my booth looks like later on.